What's up, you freaking geniuses? So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to find the equation of a line when you're given just a slope and a point. All right, so let's start with this first example right here. So it says find the equation of the line with a slope of m equal to 2/5 and passes through the point 10, 3. Write your answer in slope-intercept form. Okay, so whenever you're given a problem and you're just given a slope and a single point, you want to use the point-slope formula. And the point-slope formula is this. Y minus y of 1 is equal to m times x minus x of 1. Okay, so there's just a couple pieces of information we need to fill out in this equation, right? So first of all, m is your slope. Okay, so whatever your slope is right here, that's what you're going to plug in for m right here. Okay, and then the point that you're given, your x coordinate right here is x of 1. And then your y coordinate right here is y of 1. Okay, it's really important to make that distinction. This is not just x and this is not just y. This is x of 1 and this is y of 1. Okay, because as you can see, we have x of 1 here and y of 1 here. Okay, so make sure you understand the difference that we're going to plug it in for these, so you don't accidentally plug it into the one that's just x or just y. Okay, so let's plug in our values. So here we're going to have y minus y of 1, which again, y of 1 is here, right? 3. So this is going to be 3, and then that's going to be equal to m, and m is our slope, right? And our slope is 2/5. So we're going to put 2/5 here. Okay, and then in parentheses, we're going to have x, right? Just x, minus x of 1. And x of 1, again, is your x coordinate right here, which is 10, right? 10. And then we'll close the parentheses. Okay, now let's simplify this a little bit. So the next thing we're going to do is take our slope and distribute it into what's inside of our parentheses right here. Okay, so we're going to take the 2/5 and multiply it by x, and then multiply it by 10. Okay, so let's simplify this whole formula really quick. So y minus 3, we'll just leave that as y minus 3. And then that's going to be equal to, now 2/5 times x, that is just equal to 2/5 x. Okay, now 2/5 times 10, let's just do that on the side over here. So 2/5 times 10, well, 10 we can write it as a fraction, right, by putting it over 1. So now we have 2/5 times 10 over 1. And we just have to multiply straight across, right? So 2 times 10 is 20, and then that's going to be over 5 times 1, which is 5, right? So then 20 over 5, that reduces down to just 4, right? 20 divided by 5 is just 4. So then here, 2/5 times 10 is equal to 4, okay? And then here, since we have this minus sign, you just bring that straight down also, right? Okay, so now your answer here is in point-slope form, right? But the last part of our problem here says write your answer in slope-intercept form. Okay, and if you don't remember what that is, it's this equation right here. Y is equal to mx plus b. Okay, so in order to basically put this thing in slope-intercept form like this, we just need to solve for y, right? Because in this equation, y is by itself on one side of the equal sign, okay? So in order to do the same thing down here, we just need to solve for y. So in order to isolate it, we need to get rid of this minus 3 right here, right? So in order to get rid of this minus 3, I'm just going to add 3. And what you do to one side of an equation, you do to the other, right? So we're going to add 3 on this side also. Okay, so then this minus 3 plus 3, those cancel out. So then we're just going to be left with y on this side of the equation. And then that's going to be equal to 2/5 x. And then here, minus 4 plus 3, or in other words, negative 4 plus 3 is equal to negative 1, right? So we're going to have negative 1 right there, okay? So now our answer right here is in slope-intercept form. Okay, so as you can see, there's a few steps to this kind of problem, right? So let's recap really quick. So again, we started here with the point-slope formula, right? Then all we did was plug in our values for the slope and our coordinates right there, right? And then here, we finally kind of had a final answer for the point-slope formula, But in order to convert it to this one, the slope-intercept formula, all you had to do was solve for y. So if you found the video helpful, definitely leave a thumbs up down below. And if you have any other questions or want to see any other examples, just let me know in the comment section below. Also, there's a couple playlists attached that I think you'll find helpful, so definitely check those out, and I'll see you there.